Okay, I'm going to show you how to set Ventrilo up after you've installed it. What you're going to do is you're going to go to this icon on your desktop. It's going to look like a little white face with headphones on it. So just double click that. And you're going to get a screen like this. And the first thing you want to do is set your username up. So click on the right arrow next to username. And then click on new. And type whatever you'd like there. And hit OK. Then you want to set up how your name sounds, your phonetic, when you connect or disconnect to the server. So I'm just going to type Ed in there, and you can hit play to hear what that sounds like.
Ed.
So that's good enough for me, so I'm going to hit OK. Saves that. And the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and set my server name up, which for our Rhody Racing League. So click on the right arrow there next to server, hit new. And I'm just going to go ahead and call this Rhody Racing. I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to type in our Ventrilo server here, which is rhody.game-host.org there, and the port number is going to be the default 3784, so that should already be in there for you. There's no password or default channel unless you want to set that up. I don't, so I'm going to click OK. And that's configured. So basically we're done setting up everything on this part. The only thing you want to look for here is to make sure these two are unchecked. We don't want to mute anything right now, and we want to have synchronous checked. We don't care about key forwarding. So go ahead and click setup, and to take care of a few things that's kind of a minor annoyances, let's go ahead and do that right now. You click on global and make sure this is unchecked. You don't want to have this checked because it's going to bug you for a new version, and we don't want a new version. Then click on miscellaneous, and I like to have mine minimized to the system tray to get it out of the bottom of your screen, free up some room there. So I go ahead and check that, and I want to have the process priority class set to high. Just go ahead and set that. You're going to get a message here. That's okay. Just hit OK. And then I want to go back to voice to set up a few things here. Now what you're going to do is make sure you have enable outgoing voice communications checked. Go ahead and click on use push to talk hotkey, and then it should check direct input for you. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck play clicks because I don't like those. So you know, that's personal preference, but I don't like having them. If you click on hotkey, and you can set that to whatever key you want, a mouse key, a keyboard key. I'm going to go ahead and select control because that's what I like. It needs to be something you don't use a lot because every time you push it, you're going to transmit. So now you've got your key set up. You need to go to output device here, set that up to whatever your sound card or your onboard audio is. Mine's Realtek, so I'm going to set that to my output. I'm going to go ahead and check direct sound, and I'm going to select my audio input for my input device there. On my mixer, I'm going to select audio input. I should have recording control and line volume for my particular setup here. My hardware volume, I want that to be at max. Outbound volume, I might bump that up to 1 or 2 to start with, good starting spot, and then somebody on Ventrilo will help you, adjust that. They'll tell you if you need to come up with your outbound or lower it if you're too loud. Your inbound setting is just personal preference, how loud you want to hear anybody else. You can crank that up to 10, you can back it down if somebody's too loud. I'm going to leave that on 0 right now. So anyways, all of this is configured. Click OK, and now I'm ready to connect to Rhody Racing Ventrilo. So I'm going to make sure I have my username and server set up. Once you get that set up for the first time, you shouldn't have to do it ever again unless you reinstall. So I'm going to hit connect, and you'll hear a sound, and you'll see Rhody Gaming Server, and basically you're in the lobby now. So you can switch channels. I'll switch down to our Rhody Racing.
Now you keep it under 55 channel
there, and now I'm ready to go. If I want to transmit, I hold my control key. You see my speaker lighting up. I'm actually transmitting. And if I want to stop transmitting, I let go. And then if I want to disconnect from the server, I will click disconnect. And that's how you set your Ventrilo up.